Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Forresters' world is rocked by Carter. Eric exclaims at Forrester, "This whole thing is incredible, how can Carter possibly get away with this?" He deceived Steffi and Ridge into signing over authority, and they retell the story. "Why would he even do it?" says Eric. Eric claims that this is a family business and that Carter has no right to try to overthrow the two of them. Steffi responds, "He did it for Hope." Ridge reassures him that they will resolve this. Justin enters after knocking. They want to know that Carter will never be able to take control of the business. Eric, Justin, B&B. Hope and Carter make out at Hope's cabin. He apologizes for upsetting her yesterday when Steffi visited. Ridge blames her for everything since she's in his head. After being forced to file the LLC paperwork, Carter announces that a new era at Forrester Creations is about to begin. Hope straightens his tie and tells him he looks great. Carter is sorry it got to this point. Hope summarizes how they continued to ignore him. According to Carter, he's doing this is for her, the entire Logan family, and the entire Forrester community. Today marks the conclusion of the conflict between the families. Hope is found in her cabin by Brooke, who gives her Beth's bunny. "Thank you, Hope." "Are you okay?" asks Brooke. According to Hope, there is a lot going on at Forrester. Brooke summarizes that Steffi and Ridge are furious. She is hopeful that a solution may be found. "I'm sure it will." If she doesn't know something, Brooke asks. "Let's just say, after today, Forrester will never be the same," reflects Hope. Justin informs the Forresters in the main office that Carter has named himself manager. Carter enters. He is reminded by Steffi and Ridge that he is not permitted there, and Eric reminds him that he lacks the courage to display his face there. "All you are is a traitor." B&B Carter, Justin, Eric. Justin was about to point out the flaws in his small idea. Ridge informs Carter. Justin reiterates that Carter has designated himself as the LLC's manager. "It doesn't matter," Eric shouts. According to Justin, it does. After seeing Carter's name on the document, Ridge and Steffi signed it. Although he was their lawyer, Ridge yells that he saw his name on it. "They trusted him," says Eric. "That was their biggest error," according to Justin. "There is nothing else he can do," he declares. "It is legitimate and has been filed correctly. It's all a hoax," according to Eric. "They signed it under false pretenses," Steffi argues. "It was a trap," Ridge shouts. Justin claims it was completely unethical, but was it lawful? He regrets to inform you that this is a clean transfer of power, but technically, yes. Eric responds, "Definitely not." Justin claims that based on their filed information, Carter now makes the decisions. Justin, Eric, B&B at Steffi, Ridge. Poppy has left the jail, but Luna finds out she has another guest. As Bill enters, Luna stands and exclaims, "Oh my God, you're here." Brooke inquires in the cabin about Hope's statement that nothing will ever be the same at Forrester. She thinks that being honest is more effective than being cunning and dishonest. It's better that it didn't work. "Are you sure about that?" asks Hope. She admits to her mother that she may have been talking too soon. Carter is only beginning. He filed the paperwork. He's currently speaking to the family over there. "Oh my God, Hope, what have you done?" gasps Brooke. This is not something they will take lightly. Hope claims that since they are no longer in charge, they will have to. Carter is now in charge of the business. Steffi asks Carter how he did this in the main office. "I stabbed them in the back," Eric says. According to Carter, it's for the company's benefit. According to Ridge, it's in his and his girlfriend's best interests. Favoritism will end, according to Carter. Ridge notes that's what he's doing at the moment. Carter gripes that despite having the world's best lingerie line, Brooke is ignored. Ridge screams, "Who overlooked it?" Like Hope, Carter complains that she doesn't receive any respect. He criticizes Steffi for dismissing Hope for private reasons. He had to step up and take over the business when they refused to listen to his entreaties. Yells EIRIC, my company. He betrayed him with Quinn, and he forgave him. Now, he has betrayed him once more. I developed the first collection, cut the patterns, and cut the cloth. I support Ridge. You've been fired. According to Carter, he detested betraying Ridge. According to Ridge, he seemed to enjoy it. The last thing Carter wants is to lose his friend. Ridge declares, you went crazy. It's finished, Carter responds, so I don't want to lose my lead designer. EIRIC exclaims, your lead designer? The Forresters laugh incredulously. Carter understands that it's startling and that they will need some time to adjust, but they will overcome it. He is acting in the company's best interests. He understands that he is not family and shouldn't be in this situation. According to Ridge, they handled him like that. He is an outsider, according to Carter. Steffi tells him to pay attention to himself, saying, you look at me the same way you look at the Logans. Hope is taking advantage of you, even if you believe you are in love with her. Get up, EIRIC says that's sufficient. Carter is told to leave the building by him. Rather, Carter moves behind the desk. I'm not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not, I am in charge of Forrester Creations since I oversee the LLC, and I won't be leaving. Does that make sense? The Betrayal of Bold and the Beautiful by Carter. Carter's coup attempt has left a lasting impact. Carter's coup attempt failed miserably. On The Bold and the Beautiful, everyone is aware of his naughty little secret. He injured Ridge, a longtime friend and business associate. However, there's more to this convoluted storyline. Those in Carter's previous close circle are still dealing with the fallout. The last punch. After learning of Carter's coup attempt, Steffi and Hope got into a heated argument. She ought to have brought it up with Carter. However, she thought Hope was the one who had been in his brain all along. Steffi was unaware of the close collaboration between Hope and Carter. The idea that Carter would turn on her father in such a way was heartbreaking. In addition to betraying Ridge, Carter also betrayed Steffi. She disclosed something that fans of B&B didn't always see. Steffi and Carter became good friends as a result of their collaboration. Working with him was enjoyable, and she had the opportunity to witness Carter's creative ability firsthand. The betrayal is still ongoing. The unexpected turn of events is that Carter destroyed two friendships instead of simply one. Carter's unexpected and intense love for Hope was the reason behind all of this. He won't be able to recover from this degree of treachery easily. After this, Carter cannot change his ways, especially if he still desires retribution. It appeared like Steffi and Ridge were amenable to collaborating with Carter once more. As long as he doesn't hang around with Hope, the enemy. Hope will never again work for Forrester Creations, the father-daughter team has already decided. The removal of all the Logans would be Steffi's wish. However, that is not her ultimate choice. Carter shattered his faith in the Forresters for the time being. He will need to figure out how to get out of this predicament. He may think of it as his career toast. A major plot point on The Bold and the Beautiful has always been the conflict between Taylor Hayes, Ridge Forrester, and Brooke Logan. Drama is still evoked by their complex love triangle, which has been characterized by decades of passion, treachery, and shifting allegiances. However, Taylor's most recent forecast regarding Brooke and Ridge's future may be more accurate than anybody had thought, laying the groundwork for a dramatic confrontation that might completely alter their relationship. Is it a prophecy or a warning? Known for her keen intuition and ability to interpret Ridge and Brooke's dynamics, Taylor Hayes has boldly asserted that Brooke and Ridge's relationship is going to fail. Taylor predicts that the couple's dysfunctional, distrustful, and unresolved issues will reappear and cause their tumultuous romance to implode once more. Although Ridge and Brooke might write off her caution as jealousy or resentment, Taylor's wisdom is grounded on observation and history. Ridge and Brooke's relationship has seen several breakups and reconciliations over the years, frequently as a result of miscommunications, intrusive family members, or their incapacity to maintain harmony. Taylor's claim is a study of a well-established pattern, not merely conjecture. She feels that the smallest disturbance could cause their relationship to fall apart once more because it is based on shaky grounds. #### fractures in the union of Brooke and Ridge. Although Ridge and Brooke seem to be together right now, growing tensions are putting their relationship to the test. There has been conflict as a result of Brooke's recent behavior, which includes her engagement in Hope Logan's financial affairs and her propensity for making decisions alone. In contrast, Ridge is dealing with his own problems, such as corporate betrayals and his always tangled relationship with his kids, Steffi and Thomas. Brooke's constant support for Hope, despite her daughter's actions conflicting with Ridge's and the Forrester family's objectives, is one of the main sources of tension. Ridge and Brooke are frequently at odds because of Ridge's devotion to his kids, especially Steffi. A persistent problem that keeps causing rifts is the conflict between their different family allegiances. #### The impact of Taylor and the persistent shadow of doubt. Taylor sincerely thinks that Brooke and Ridge's relationship is toxic for both of them, therefore her prediction is not motivated by malice. Her position, meanwhile, also shows that she still harbors feelings for Ridge. Taylor has consistently been Ridge's confidant and a source of comfort in his most trying moments. She is certain that Ridge would do better with someone like her who actually understands him. Although Taylor has supposedly moved on, Ridge is still wary about her forecast regarding Brooke and Ridge. Taylor's viewpoint is valued by Ridge, and her statements are significant. Her realization compels him to face up to painful realities about his relationship with Brooke, such as the concessions and sacrifices he has made to maintain their marriage. #### Brooke's reaction, opposition and refusal. Naturally, Brooke doesn't back down from a challenge. Taylor's forecast has only strengthened her resolve to disprove it. Brooke is extremely protective of her marriage and would stop at nothing to keep her relationship with Ridge intact. Her protective demeanor, meanwhile, might be a cover for her own fears. Taylor's remarks might have touched a raw nerve for Brooke, who knows deep down that her relationship with Ridge is far from ideal. Brooke may unintentionally drive Ridge away from her as she struggles to keep her marriage intact. In the past, her propensity to micromanage, overcompensate, or use manipulative techniques has backfired. She runs the risk of realizing Taylor's prophecy if she doesn't proceed with caution. #### Ridge, divided between two cultures. Taylor's prognosis has just exacerbated Ridge's internal strife, which is nothing new to him. Even though he is devoted to Brooke, he can't resist his attraction to Taylor. Taylor is a constant in his life because of their shared past, their respect for one another, and their enduring relationship as co-parents. In contrast, Ridge and Brooke's relationship is more erratic. They are pulled away by the same passion and intensity that bring them together. Ridge frequently has to walk a tightrope between his obligations to his family, his love for Brooke, and his residual affections for Taylor. This internal conflict has been exacerbated by Taylor's prediction, making Ridge reassess his priorities and wonder if his relationship with Brooke can really last. #### A split family. Beyond Ridge and Brooke's marriage, Taylor's prediction is causing friction within the Forrester family. Taylor's claim gives Steffi, who has always supported her mother, more confidence. She believes that Ridge's life and the Forrester family as a whole are being undermined by Brooke. Even if it means going to extreme lengths to discredit Brooke, Steffi is committed to defending her father and the family heritage. Hope, on the other hand, is equally dedicated to protecting her mother. She sees Taylor's prediction as an assault on Brooke's moral fiber and is prepared to confront Steffi in order to preserve Brooke's position in Ridge's life. The already tense relationships within the Forrester family are further complicated by the fight between Steffi and Hope, which is a reflection of the friction between Brooke and Taylor. #### The path ahead, a prophecy that will come true? The question of whether Taylor's prognosis is self-fulfilling continues as tensions rise. The more Brooke and Ridge attempt to disprove her, the more they might unintentionally support her assertions. All sides are putting their relationship to the test, and the pressure to keep their union together may cause their foundation to collapse. However, Taylor's participation might rekindle their previous affections for Ridge. Ridge might start to wonder if he really has a future with Brooke if he starts to perceive Taylor as the more reliable and encouraging companion. An already complicated scenario is made much more intriguing by the looming possibility of a rich Taylor reunion. #### Final thoughts, the courageous and the uncertain. More than merely a dramatic statement, Taylor's forecast for Brooke and Ridge's future reflects the underlying problems that have harmed their relationship for many years. It's unclear if her predictions will come to pass, but one thing is for sure, the path ahead will not be easy. The stage is set for a high-stakes confrontation that might permanently alter the dynamics of the Forrester family as Brooke battles to keep her marriage intact, Ridge struggles with his own uncertainties, and Taylor stays a steady presence in the background. When Bill receives another letter from Luna in his office, he ends a phone call. He uses it to pace about. At last, he chooses to open it and begin reading. It claims that Luna regrets her actions and attributes them to trauma experienced as a child. She is aware that he can identify with that. Luna requests that he pay her a visit. "I'm missing you. Luna, love." Luna is shocked to find Poppy paying her another visit at the jail. She confides in her that she feared she would never return. Poppy clarifies, "I'm your mother, Luna, even if she wasn't sure she could. I'm a better parent than this. My heart really hurts over all of this." Luna informs her that she is not deserving of any pity, saying, "I cannot accept what you did." Poppy summarizes that she put herself up for murder after killing 2 men, including her father. She planned to murder the mother of 2 small children after kidnapping Steffi. And for what purpose? Some weird fixation with Bill. "Have you seen him?" Luna says. "Have you spoken with Bill?" "Why is she inquiring about Bill?" Poppy asks. "The last time she visited, she mentioned him. What you did was sick. She can't believe this is their current life. I kissed the man I love while I was in prison for the crimes you committed." Luna claims that she was informed by her attorney that they may appeal. She maintains that she still needs her child. Poppy sobs that she occasionally feels so ashamed. "Was I the one who made this creature?" She believed she was sufficient for her and made the most of what she had. She may not have had the ideal mother or a typical upbringing, but she did have a choice. "You will never be able to leave this place, therefore you must accept your fate." Never. What will Loony Luna do when Bill visits her? Bill Spencer surprises Luna with a visit to the jail, suggesting that Luna's melancholy letters to him have had a significant impact. It's obvious that Luna is still completely enamored with Bill and his wealth, so she is overjoyed to see him. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, is Bill Spencer making a serious error? When Luna found out that Bill and Poppy were no longer together, her ears pricked up during Poppy Nozawa's visit a few weeks ago. As soon as Poppy left, she also developed that wild expression. Prior to confining Steffi Forrester Finnegan in a cage, Bill believes Luna is remorseful and has expressed regret for deceiving him, kissing him, and killing 2 men. But Luna believes Bill can help her get out of these murder charges, so she's just playing him again. Friday, December 6th. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill pays Loony Luna a visit. What will she do next? Why can't Luna be a free young woman if Sheila Carter is allowed to walk the streets after everything she has done? Bill is unsure if he can assist Luna, who feels betrayed. Will Luna's small, naive act fool Bill, or will he see through her tricks? Over the past few years, Bill has made a number of bad decisions. This one could be another. Carter Walton goes broke in B&B. Spoilers. Carter Walton is adamant about holding the Forresters accountable for harming Hope Logan, even after Ridge Forrester fired him for starting a coup at Forrester Creations. Hope now understands that Carter is as devoted to him as Thomas Forrester was, and he will stop at nothing to help him. Carter refuses to back down and pulls off another big move that will surprise the Logans and the Forresters alike. Does he actually take over Forrester Creations with Hope at his side, or is he going to go it alone and launch a fashion house? Carter isn't going to give up, so Ridge and Steffi had better get ready for impact. As Luna's next move, Carter's corruption and the split between Brooke, Bridge, and Ridge threaten to alter the relationships of the Forrester and Logan families. The drama on The Bold and the Beautiful heats up. Every character is affected by the high stakes and emotional turmoil of each plot thread. Although Luna Nozawa's character has always been mysterious, it appears from her recent actions that she is playing a far more deliberate game than anyone anticipated. Luna was first presented as a resourceful and modest character, but she has now become entangled in the power battles at Forrester Creations. However, her most recent action can reveal information that changes allegiances and reveals weaknesses. Suspicion has been aroused by Luna's relationship with Ridge and her unexpected talent for manipulating events behind the scenes. Luna may now be the key to revealing Carter Walton's corruption as his dubious activities come to light. Luna might establish herself as a major force at Forrester Creations if she uses her knowledge wisely, but doing so could come at a significant risk to her image and safety. What Luna does next is crucial. Will she work with Ridge to tidy up the mess, or will she take advantage of the confusion to make room for herself? Her choice will surely have an impact on Carter, Steffi, Ridge, and Brooke, further straining their already tense relationships. One of the most startling developments in recent episodes has been Carter Walton's plunge into muddy waters. Carter is renowned for his commitment and moral character, but his choice to plot with Hope Logan and defy Ridge's wishes represents a dark turn in his personality. Because of his acts related to the LLC takeover of Forrester Creations, he has been portrayed as a man motivated more by desperation than by morality. A series of events have been triggered after Ridge discovered Carter's treachery. Ridge is personally hurt since Carter's decisions have damaged a once unbreakable friendship in addition to endangering the business. Ridge is determined to hold Carter accountable because he sees his connection with Hope as the height of betrayal. But Carter's corruption extends beyond the corporate world. As it becomes evident that his emotions are impairing his judgment, his relationship with Hope has also come under examination. Ridge feels that Hope has a poisonous influence on Carter, pressuring him to make choices that might result in legal issues and his own demise. Carter, however, appears incapable or unwilling to break free, which creates the conditions for a disastrous outcome. The gap between Brooke and Ridge widens as hostilities increase at Forrester Creations. Under the strain of their divergent priorities and allegiances, their already troubled marriage is disintegrating. Ridge, who views Hope's actions as a danger to all he has fought to defend, is directly opposed to Brooke's steadfast support for Hope. Ridge feels deceived by Brooke's refusal to support him and is offended by her choice to protect Hope from the repercussions of her behavior. In response, Ridge is depending more on Steffi, whose ferocious will to remove Hope and Carter is in line with his own goals. Brooke's anxieties are only heightened by this alignment with Steffi, as she believes Ridge is prioritizing his family with Taylor over their marriage once more. The gap between Brooke and Ridge is a reflection of the larger Forrester-Logan struggle rather than merely a personal one. Their marital turmoil threatens to undo years of history and change the dynamics of their families as Ridge teeters on the brink of collapse. The main tension at Forrester Creations is fueled by each of these plotlines: Carter's moral collapse, Brooke and Ridge's widening gap, and Luna's cunning moves. With relationships, reputations, and the company's future all on the line, the stakes are higher than ever. Steffi is positioned as a key player in the conflict against Carter and Hope because of her alliance with Ridge. Her aggressive strategies, nevertheless, might backfire, alienating important players and giving Luna or others more clout. Hope's reputation as a moral compass is tarnished by her involvement in Carter's malfeasance. She runs the risk of losing Carter's support and destroying her bond with her mother, Brooke, if she pushes him too far. Ridge's marriage to Brooke may become even more strained as Taylor's warnings of Bridge's instability gather momentum. The unanswered question is whether Taylor will join the battle or stay out of it. In this turbulent period, Eric Forrester's legacy and health are of utmost importance. He might make audacious choices regarding the company's leadership because he disapproves of the disarray at Forrester Creations, possibly giving preference to Steffi, Ridge, or even Luna over Brooke and Hope. There will be no one safe in the upcoming weeks due to the interaction of ambition, loyalty, and power. Fans can expect high-stakes drama that will keep them on the edge of their seats thanks to Luna's strategic maneuvers, Carter's moral fall, and Bridge's imminent collapse. Will Luna's next action put her in jeopardy, or will it further cement her position at Forrester Creations? Is Carter too far gone, or can he turn his life around? Above all, will Brooke and Ridge be able to weather the storm together, or is Bridge really irreparable? The future of the bold and the beautiful, where every action is a risk and every relationship is a battleground, will be shaped by the responses to these questions.